Oh, let's at least simulate the preseason, see how things go here. I think I'm going to take this off. Oh, take this off for a little bit because my ear is really bothering me. Oh. Go ahead, decline that one. Actually, that's not a horrible trade just to get some mid-round picks, right? Maybe get a 7th or something. There we go. I'm going to let the computer assign the scouts. Let's go the first month and see how we do. That's a good win. That's a loss against Tampa, which is bad because they're in our division. Wow, we're only losing to divisional opponents. That's not good. We beat Tampa. Okay, there's a couple wins. There we go. All right, 8-3 to start the season. And the Lightning are even better. They've only lost to us, and Jack Eichel's going off, as I assumed he would. Anyway, before we check out the stats, let's go ahead and go another month into the future here. Oh, simulate big wins, big dubs. Loving this. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, boys. Paterka, a 6th and a 7th for a 4th. It's potentially doable. A 2nd rounder for a 3rd rounder and a low top 9 prospect. Yeah, I would do that too. It's a good year for rookies too. That's good. Even though we don't have picks, we can get some picks. Although I don't know how we're going to get picks because, wow, we are 20-5. We have 40 points and we are blowing the rest of the league. Okay, the Golden Knights are close. They are 2 wins behind us, but we have 40 points, 6 points above the Bruins, 6 points above the Lightning with games in hand. Boys, I do have more wins than the Sabres have. Will have all season. You're right. Start of the second period. Let's go. Puck drop. So Eichel's got 35 and 25. Ovi's got 33 and 25. Cousins is a point per game too. With that medium elite, boys, that's what we want to see. We want to see Cousins getting those medium elite numbers. Sam Reinhart with 29. Taylor Hall with 23. He's got 16 goals, though, on that second line. Victor Olofsson with 21 and 25. Risto's doing well, but we're going to stick to forwards. Zach Sanford on the 4th line with 14. 13 for Ennis. 12 for Tage Thompson. Gergensons. Bozak's a +6. Middlestat's got 11 points. He's doing okay. He's a +3. That's what I care about right now. We can't score that many goals per game, but Dahlin and Risto both with 15 points. Bouchard and Yokiharu both with 8 points. And then Miller and McCabe both with 6 points. I'm pretty sure I kept Yokiharu on the top line too. Sanford is really good, guys. Like you called it, Ronald. Like Sanford, very, very good pickup. I mean, it's his 85, 85, 84 in defensive, offensive, and his defensive, his passing, and his offensive awareness, all 85, 85, 84. Wrist shot accuracy, 84. He may be an 81, but his underlying numbers, and this is kind of what I meant when I made that 5 tips for franchise mode, is this is the kind of guy that you can get to plug in the bottom 6, and he'll be so good for your bottom 6. He'll be ridiculously good. Anyway, let's go to the goalies. Wow. Bernier, I mean, okay, he's played 3 games and one of them was a shutout, but a really good season so far for Linus Ullmark too. I will take those numbers and we will continue marching forward. Let's go ahead and get to January 1st and we can see maybe if we can re-sign some of these guys, how much cap space we will have going into next season. Win against Montreal is good. Beating Toronto is even better. 2 straight losses to divisional opponents is not great. Losing to the Red Wings is never good. Jack Quinn, no, I'm going to keep him. Oh, or in the top 6, he will put up 88 points. Oh, that's fair. I mean, he's that kind of guy that you could plug on the wing, sort of like what I did with Cousins. Anyway, we're 26, 12, and 1, still good enough for first in the Atlantic with a game in hand on the Lightning, who are 2 points behind us. 1 point above the Golden Knights as we lead the NHL. Starting January 1st, Jack Eichel still with 49 points. How many games played do we have? 39. I'll check the stats after we view the contracts. So who's on an expiring contract? Seems like Risto is on an expiring contract. Jake Gensel scored for the Penguins in real life. Same thing with Olofsson. I don't know if I want to bring McCabe back. Miller, does Miller going to ask for less money? Oh my word, Miller, that's a ton of money for you, bud. I don't really want to give you that money. Jake McCabe does not want a contract extension, and yikes. Ovi does want a contract extension for 1 year at $8 million for Ovi. Probably worth bringing him back, right? Because he's not going to drop off. Risto's exact elite at 87. A 6 by 5.5 for Risto. I could do 5 by 5.5. Get him till he's 32. I would wait on Olofsson. Yeah, I don't know, man. What is he? He does want a contract extension. Offer him an extension 4 years. He does seem a bit, but he's on the second line, isn't he? He's playing second line ice time, putting up 32 points in 39 games. I almost said 32 goals. A lot of these guys here are also expiring. Tokarski and Luukkonen. He does want a contract extension. What about a one-way deal for... Give him 7 years, $3.5 million. Sign him now, because he'll be in the NHL next year, right? 6 years, 5 years at 2.5. Boom. I can stomach 2 years at 5.5. Or 2.5. 5 years at 2.5 for Luukkonen. Offer that contract. Beautiful. So we're going to give him that. Hopefully he accepts that and then grows to be our number one goalie. Even as a backup goalie, maxing out. $2.5 million is nothing. So let's go ahead and advance past this Red Wings game, and then we can see the point totals for the team. We can see what they're on pace for and everything. Edmonton, Luukkonen is back for 5 by 2.5. There's a win and a loss, beating Edmonton handily. 55 points. We're on pace for 110. A game in hand on the Lightning. There we go. I can't believe we got Luukkonen into that contract. That is an absolute steal, boys. Jack Eichel's on pace for 106. Ovi's on pace for 90. Is Ovi necessary? I know that's crazy to ask, but we have Taylor Hall for so many years at $9 million, right? We have him for 2 more seasons at $9 million. Do I really want to pay Taylor Hall and Ovi? And I feel like I could just have Ovi for the season, let him walk, and then bring back Olofsson, who will grow, potentially to be a first or second line winger. And then we've got Hall and Olofsson on the left side. We have Reinhart and Cousins on the right side, and then Eichel and potentially Casey Middlestat down the middle. He's an 81 now. So I kind of like that plan, guys. I like that plan going forward. Not re-signing Ovi. Bringing back Olofsson. A first line of Olofsson, Eichel, Reinhart. Hall, Eichel, Reinhart. Olofsson, Middlestat, Cousins. Or maybe a combination. Put Reinhart on the second line. Do Hall, Eichel, Cousins. We could do then Olofsson, Middlestat, Reinhart. And then we wouldn't have to spend the we're going to spend $8.5 million on Ovi. We're already spending $9 million on Taylor Hall. Maybe Taylor Hall was not necessary to sign. But we'll see. Because I want to check out the lines. Keep a mental snapshot of this. But if I move Hall up there, Hall, Eichel, Cousins is a +3. We know that. And then moving Middlestat up, Middlestat, Reinhart, Olofsson is a +1. We could seriously do something like this. Olofsson, Middlestat, Reinhart, Cousins, Eichel, Hall, and then Ovi's $8.5 million can be spent on the defensive core in upgrading from Miller and McCabe. Finding somebody who fits the scheme, maybe a defensive defenseman or an offensive defenseman that's better than both of these guys. And as well as filling out the bottom 6 a little bit more too. I kind of like the idea of letting Ovi walk. I know that's super crazy to say, but I think I could just simply do that. Is this the line? Middlestat needs to be a bit better, but here's the thing. He's already growing. He jumped from what, like a 78, 79 to an 81 already mid-season. Like, he's going to continue to get better. He's got 86, 84, 87. His 84 wrist shot accuracy is pretty decent. If he jumps a little bit more in his passing category, right? If he's got 86, 87, 87, I always go up and then to the right. So defensive, passing, offensive awareness, 86, 87, 87. I think he's going to be an absolute beast. And even if he is only going to be an 83, I think it could be flip. But here's the thing. I also want to win. So I'm going to keep Ovi this season. What happened here? What happened to the bottom lines? Something happened. Oh, no, that's a +3 still. It's +1, +1, +3. Okay, we're still good. I'd rather keep Ovi because if I'm going to flip him at the deadline, that's a seller's move. We're currently the best team in the league, simulating phenomenally. And I don't see any reason to change that. So I'm going to hang on to Ovi. He's going to be my rental. I'm not going to do anything at the deadline other than maybe flipping prospects for second rounders or third rounders or, those picks because we don't have a ton of picks. Or maybe I can get some prospects who are on the cusp for somebody, I don't know, somebody not great, right? Somebody I don't see in our future. I could move Sanford up. Yeah, exactly. Sanford will move up to the third line next season. So for example, we'll put Ovi down here on this bottom line. We'll do this. We'll do, where is it? That, and then we got Sanford, Ennis, Thompson, Reinhart, Middlestat, Olofsson, Hall, Eichel, Cousins, still getting good chem. And Bozak and Girgensons are good. I mean, Bozak's really good. Obviously, I'm not going to let Ovi walk, but that it is what it is. Is Reinhart been playing center? I want to just double check. Has Reinhart been playing center? It seems like he has. He's taken a ton of faceoffs, doing okay at them. He's not got a great faceoff rating. Jack Eichel doesn't have a good faceoff rating either, 76. Cousins is a better faceoff taker than Eichel? I guess Cousins is going to be my center from now on. But yeah, Dahlin, Jokiharju. If Jokiharju jumps, guys, we're sitting pretty on the back end. We need to find one or two more defenders, maybe. And Jack Quinn could even jump up, hopefully. He's got, 19 points in 36 games? That's not good. He's listed as an other forward. He's got great offensive awareness. His defensive awareness is not bad for a sniper. His wrist shot accuracy does need to improve. We'll see if Jack Quinn can make it someday. I don't. Right now, it's looking very unlikely. He's carry, shoot, balance, balanced. I think. What would that fit? Carry, shoot, balance. No. Wow, our coach is all balanced all the way. Oh, never mind. I'm doing that wrong. Carry, cycle, balance. So he might be a second liner in the future. And then balance, and then dump, cycle, balance, whatever. I think we're okay. I do want to check out one thing. I want to check out how our special teams are doing. If our special teams are not performing, wow, we're scoring 3.9 goals per game, only getting scored on at 2.78. The power play is killing it. I don't doubt that. And the penalty kill is doing very well, too. So our coach is a very good coach. We've got a very good roster. And this is why I said, guys, I didn't want to just burn it down, right? Last season, I made the conscious decision to say, okay, we're going to get Oposo off the books. We're going to try and grow Skinner statistically. I put him on the first line and everything. We lost in the first round to a much better Tampa team, but we learned we needed stars. We had it. We were there, right? This season, we went out and got a star in Ovi. We stood pat with the rest of our roster. Bouchard, who we acquired at the deadline, started to improve, and we're still great. My last 15 games are bad? What do you mean my last 15 are bad? What? So we are 2-2, 2-3, 3-3, 3-4, 3-5, 4-5, 4-6. Yeah, we are slowing down quite a bit. You're right. But there's nothing I can do to change the team, right? What wasn't working? Statistically, there's nothing not working. It's just the results aren't going in our favor. We could not possibly keep that pace up for an entire season. I bet you I'll get up to the deadline here and we'll be a pretty decent team. Obviously, we have to slow down at some point, and there you go. You got a bunch of wins and a bunch of points in 2 weeks, right? We lost 1 game in regulation. Wow, Seth Jones for Middlestat, Quinn, a fourth, and Paterka. I'm going to decline that trade. I'm not even interested in entertaining. Casey Middlestat is my second line center next season. And there we go. Look at that. The Blues have fired their coach, Kenneth Cole. They tried to go out and get Ovi. We snagged him away from them. They just don't let you be too stupid good, especially in this division, right? They don't let you be too stupid good at the deadline. But at the deadline, Jack Eichel with 72 points in 61 games. Taylor Hall with 67. Ovi with 63. Reinhart with a point per game. Then Olofsson with 56. Cousins with 56 and 61. How is he doing, by the way? He's actually got a good face-off percentage. So he's got a better face-off percentage than Eichel, which is why I'm keeping him at that center. Dahlin with 20 points is nice. I would like to see more someday, but he's only a two-way defender, not an offensive defenseman. Tage Thompson. Look at this guy go. 30 points already. Tyler Ennis. Zach Sanford on the bottom line is a -6. It's okay, though. Casey Middlestat with 21 and a +7 has grown another point. So in one season, he's from a 79 to an 82. The guy keeps growing, guys, and if he keeps going, we have our second-line center of the future. Then we got Dahlin and Risto on the back end with over 20 points. Jokiharju on that top line is a +19 with 15 points. Jake McCabe with 14, and then Miller and Bouchard each with 12. These guys are doing well. In goal, we've seen serious regression in the goaltending department. That's what it is. It's the lack of quality goaltending. I know we want to talk about Ovi and things like that, but it's goaltending. It's Allmark is no longer as good as he was. And there's nothing else to say. He's just not been as good. And maybe I go out to get a goaltender. Maybe I don't. I'm not sure. We're at the deadline, though. So I'm going to say we're a buyer. I'm not going to start Bernier because he's not any better. I know his stats look better, but it's only simply because he's playing way less games. Seth Jones is available on the block. Petrie, actually, that's not a bad move to go get a guy like Petrie, but Antti Ranta, he's got 3 years left, but he is only what? How old is he? 32? That's not terrible. Let's look at available players, but we'll go to proposed trade so I can show you that Bernier's not had a lot of games to really look bad. Bernier has only played 16 games. Allmark has played 48. How's Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen doing? 925 and a 208 down there in the minors and has grown up a point. That's what we like to see, guys. Oh, I didn't get rid of Tokarski, did I? Anyway, what do we want to do? We probably want to find a goalie. If they have our two firsts on the block, what would it take to get... Oh, Darcy Kemper? Darcy Kemper we could make a move for. Next year's second and a fourth this year for Darcy Kemper, but is he really an upgrade? I don't know if I'd call Darcy Kemper an upgrade. Where is he? Darcy Kemper's an 85, sure. Cheka and a fourth for Schmidt, Kampf, and Honka. Lundqvist is available as well. Darcy Kemper, 902, 306 is not much better. I know he's playing on a worse team, but that's not much better. There's Henrik Lundqvist, who's got absolutely no value, which could be an interesting move. Henrik Lundqvist on the Leafs is actually playing okay for his 20 games played. Trade Allmark for Kemper and like a fourth. But why would I trade away? Why that seems like a null factor. Like that seems like I'm not getting any better with that trade. And if I traded away Allmark and I get Kemper, is he that much better than Allmark? Darcy Kemper, 85, 4.5, but he's on an expiring deal, and I don't want to have to deal with that. I've got Allmark locked down. He's an 84. He's only one overall worse. He's a starting goaltender. He's got 29 wins. I mean, listen, he's okay. He's fine. And if we lose the playoffs because of goaltender, then you guys can come at me. But his 4 years at $4 million, I think, is fine. It's perfect. It gives Luukkonen plenty of time to grow into something. I could see what I could get for Linus Ullmark. If somebody wants to give me a goalie back for Ullmark, then sure. Trade for Brian Elliott. I don't know if he's even good in the game, so there's two trades there. So it seems like they want to. JT Miller in a fourth, go to the Canadiens in exchange for a second, Edmondson in a third. Our division keeps getting better. I don't like that. Braden Holtby, 84. He's not much better. And I'd have to give up a good amount of value back. I'm not giving up first for Holtby. So as far as goaltenders to trade, it doesn't seem like anybody wants to shop their goalie right now, and that would require me to pay a whopping price. Now, a guy like Carter Hart, if we traded Olofsson, Bernier in a sixth, okay, hold on. We are going to potentially make a move here. He's signed for 2 more years, though, but then I have Luukkonen coming up, right? I don't need another medium elite goalie. That's the problem. I've got options, but I can't keep waiting on what's his, oh, God. Luukkonen, goodness gracious. I could not get to that, boys. I could not get to it at all. Rookie skaters. We have no value in the system. Yeah, based on what I want to give up, I don't think I'm going to get... I'm going to stand pat with what I've got. I'm not going to make a move. I'm not going to go all in. I'm not going to mortgage the future, right? We're not in a necessarily cup or bust season, right? There's no pressure on us this season. There's Thatcher Demko here, who's medium starter. Thatcher Demko, medium starter, expiring deal, very cheap. 84, 26. He's not going to grow, but he's playing better than Ullmark. Linus Ullmark. Potentially get my second? No. What about a third from next year? Demko in next year's third for Ullmark. Yeah, it's not going to go through. Ooh. Will Rice, yeah. Predict. Oh, we're going for a predictor. You've got to put in 10 breadcrumbs. Interesting. Very, very good. Did you do that, Ronald? Did you do that? Did you manage this? You can put in a custom amount. Oh, I gotcha. This looks close. I could probably get a pick out of Demko too, like Demko in a fourth for Ullmark, and it's not really a decrease. Demko could grow too. I don't think I'm gonna make a move for a goalie. I don't think I'm gonna make a move. I think I'm gonna stay where I'm at and just kind of see what's available at the back half here. It sorts by overall, not by trade value. Roy, okay, so some decent players. Zari, he's 20. I mean, some of these guys are not very good. Wow, these guys, Richie's got no value. Kyle Oposo, 2 years at $6 million. Thank you, LA. How is he doing? I just want to see how Kyle Oposo is doing. He's not, you know what? 30, is he playing on their first line? Oh, he's playing in Ontario. Oh my God, he's playing in the AHL. Oh man, I thought for all the world that he was playing on the LA Kings top line in the NHL and doing well. I was like, excuse me? So the Red Wings are trading away a first for Mackenzie Weegar, Nudavara, and Hornqvist. Interesting. You can't illegally bet breadcrumbs? What do you mean illegally bet? Oh, so yeah, you can't because you're a mod. You can't cast a vote. We're gonna just say, actually, wait. Find a trade for rookie skaters for McKee and Forstrom. Oh my goodness, Samuelson, Laxonen. I can't dump off any of these prospects. I really can't. I just can't. So I don't want to trade away my first either because I kind of need it because we don't exactly have a ton of prospects coming up still. So it is what it is. We will go ahead, exit the trade deadline, and move on. Keep it going. No trades were made. We're going to stand pat with where we are. There's no need to bring in any reinforcements. Let's go to the last 4 games of the regular season. Beating Vancouver, beating Toronto is big. These are the wins we need. This is when we need to win. We can't lose to Tampa, though. Then we don't hold our own destiny. We're in second now. Ooh, look at that. We are now tied for first with the Lightning. We are now tied for first with the Lightning. That's a sip for Ronald. Jack Eichel is guaranteed to be point per game and hopefully gets 90 points in the season. Against the Devils, we are able to win 5-1 and the Lightning lose. With the same amount of games, we have a full game 2-point advantage. Now we play the Predators. The Predators are in the wild card. They're in the first wild card over there in the West. The Lightning won their last game to put the pressure on. Can we beat the Predators? We do beat the Predators 6-4. Jack Eichel getting points. 80 games played, 89 points. We now have clinched the division. Ooh, we've clinched the division. 106 points. We're in a race with the Blackhawks for winning the President's Trophy. Where did that go? That channel poll thing. If I beat the Leafs, I clinch first. Yes, I do. Because I cannot be caught by the Lightning if I win. We got their game there. The Lightning did not play. Advancing a day against the Leafs. We win, and we clinched. We have 108. The Blackhawks have 110. We are one win away from being President's Trophy winning Sabres. We could win the President's Trophy if we win against Carolina, I'm pretty sure. Let's double check that right now. I want to see the regulation and overtime wins. We're not a team that wins in a shootout very often. 49 in the entire league. Yes, we have the tiebreaker over the Chicago Blackhawks. Winning this game against the Carolina Hurricanes would get us to the President's Trophy. 110 points, President's Trophy, and we would be tied, but we would have won it based on regulation and overtime wins. First period sees Carolina's Martin Necas score. Second period, it's 3-1 Carolina as Hall scores on the power play. Necas and Teravainen for Carolina. We get our power play opportunity. It can't capitalize. Carolina gets one. They can't capitalize. Zemgus Girgensons keeps it alive. The President's Trophy is within reach. One more goal from Tyler Ennis. There we go. We're putting the pressure on. The momentum is going in Buffalo's favor. 5 minutes to go. Is there another goal? Buffalo with all the shots. There it goes. Overtime, boys. Let's give it a watch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Necas. There we go. What jerseys are they going to wear? No, we're just going to leave them in their reds. Against our Royal aways. Let's just change the settings real quick. Audio and visual. Let's get this to true broadcast. There we go. Beautiful. Start the third period. All that matters is we get the extra point, guys. That's all that matters. We've got Jack Eichel, Sebastian Aho at center. Uh-oh, that's me. Uh-oh, that's... Shoot. I didn't lock my player. Let's go ahead and select sides and lock ourselves as the coach. I was like, why isn't he putting his stick down? Then I realized it was me. I had my controller over here to the side. Resume the game here. Let's go. They won the face-off because I was an idiot. They're going to get it into the middle. Bernier with the good save. Bernier's in net for the final game of the season. Jack Eichel. Okay. There we go. He wins the face-off there. We got Ovechkin in blue and gold of Buffalo. Tries to toe drag. Ristolainen, though, with the puck. Where's he going to go? He's going to go to Eichel. Eichel gets in. Toe drags. He's going to go to Risto. Risto's shot. Blockered away. Teravainen, the double body check from Risto and Ovi. Risto to Ovi. Ranta makes the save. So, boys, we know where Antti Ranta ended up. There it is. All right, Eichel on the draw, still against Aho. Ovi next to Teravainen. Ristolainen at the point. He's got the puck. He gets it poked off of him. And now all of a sudden Teravainen's got a chance in overtime on the breakaway. Shoots. Misses the net. And now Ristolainen gets board played by Aho. Eichel comes in to dig that thing out. Ovi's there to help. Ovi circling back with it. Where's he going to go? He's going to go up and get it out of the zone at least. Uses his strength. Finds Risto. Risto to Eichel. Eichel tries to go between the legs. Eichel now takes the shot. There it is. Necas. I'm still pretty sure it's Necas. There is there's Ovi. Ristolainen now. Here comes Sam Reinhart. Svechnikov gets bodied by Ovechkin. What a hit along the side there. Taylor Hall, Sam Reinhart, and Rasmus Dahlin against Nino Niederreiter and Vincent Trocheck and Jacob Slavin. A hit from Hall. The puck goes away. Hall can't get there quite in time, but he does get the puck. He's circling around with it. Slavin plays good defense, but in comes Dahlin, the alternate captain. Taylor Hall in front, gets poked. Niederreiter now. Niederreiter over to Slavin. Slavin skates it, gets it into the zone. Sam Reinhart is back. They find the one-timer. Bernier with the save. 1:06 remaining, ladies and gentlemen. Cousins, Olofsson, Dahlin now. The youth movement here in Buffalo. They've got Pesci. He gets it back. He takes the shot. Oh, and it's off the post. It goes off the post, and our President's Trophy hopes are still alive. Oh, my word. Cousins with the good push on the faceoff. Victor Olofsson gets the puck out. Where's he going to go? He's going to try and find Dahlin. It gets picked off. Teravainen in, alone, around Bernier, and scores. And that one is an overtime loss where we also lose the President's Trophy in the process. Incredibly unfortunate. Antti Ranta played one heck of a game, and maybe I should have traded for Antti Ranta. I don't know. But man, what a game that one was. Coming down to the wire, but 91 points there for Jack Eichel on the season. Season is all over. We are not President's Trophy winners, but we will be taking on Boston in round number 1. Eichel with 91, 32 and 59. Then Taylor Hall with 86, and 82, carrying that second line. Ovechkin with 85 and 82. Sam Reinhart gets a point per game there. That's what we want to see. Victor Olofsson with 80. Very nice from him. Cousins with 67 and 82, up to an 83 now. Rasmus Dahlin with 50. Let's stick to the forwards. Tage Thompson with 40 points as a third-line center is what you love to see. What you absolutely love to see. Tyler Ennis there with 37. Casey Middlestat on his left wing. 82 overall playmaker. 88 offensive awareness. 89 offensive awareness. 88 defensive awareness. 84 passing. Guys, he can jump severely well. Sanford, still a -6 this season, but doing well. Nonetheless, 33 points. Bozak and Girgensons rounding it out with 29 and 24. Looking at the defensive, we've got Dahlin with 50, Risto with 40, McKay with 22, Miller with 18, Bouchard with 17, and Jokiharju with a plus 35 season, 17 points for him. Ullmark had a very subpar season. It is what it is. Bernier had a good season as a backup. I will take that every time. Rookie skaters, Bouchard, our rookie. Let's go ahead and take a look across the league. It is Kucherov with 107, Sagan with 106, and hitting 65 on the goals. Erik Karlsson with 92. We don't even need to sort by anything. Eichel was there, but Erik Karlsson put up a mad amount of points. Let's go ahead and go by 50 games here. Save percentage, it's Robin Lehner. With 918 and a 247, it's Robin Lehner's Vezina Trophy season, boys. What a season from him. Wow. As far as Ullmark, he did not have a very good one, but hopefully he can bounce back in the playoffs. We're taking on Boston. It's round 1. Let's get it underway.